Hey y'all, I'm Crystal.
I'm Shakela.
And this is Life Unfiltered and Rooted.
Rooted.
So we are here because we decided that we wanted to create a safe space to come and talk about all the things being millennial moms, being newly 30, me being married, her being newly single, and how we just navigate that together. And one of the things
Unfiltered.
One of the things we talked about was like not that there's anything wrong with like a pretty aesthetic, but it's so oversaturated now that I mean even for us, like when you scroll, sometimes when you see all that aesthetic, it starts making you feel like, damn, I gotta do better with life.
I'll be like, dang, my pictures really ain't hitting that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like it's okay, like that's like I think the biggest thing for this, like we're doing this is so you can see like real women in real life situations. I know there are more, like I'm not saying that everybody wants to be that aesthetic or whatever, but I know that I feel more comfortable where I can relate to someone who's actually going through the same things I'm going through.
Yes.
I know there's a married woman out there with kids and going through these types of similar struggles. May not be the same, but similar. I know there's a single mom out there who's been through those. You know what I mean? I feel like we can relate. I want to be relatable. I hope you can relate to us. This is what this podcast is for us, for you guys to relate to us, and you to relate, and us to relate to you, just to be on a higher connection.
And then also, like on a personal level, the rooted part is I hope that this helps us reroot us, and I hope it helps reroot y'all into like who you really are, because I think social media, it kind of can gear you and make you want to be something that you're really not. And so our goal is to give you our life unfiltered and also rooted in who we are. So who are you, unfiltered and rooted?
Unfiltered, I am a 31-year-old mother of two girls. One's hitting her teen and one's like about to be 20. You know what I mean? But she's just 37. She just I'm a nurse. I've been that for like about 10 years. In that role as a nurse, I tend to become the caregiver of my family. So I take care of everyone. Anything you have a problem, I'm normally the one to take care of it. I'm also the last one to go to the doctor. I'm the last one take my kids to the doctor. I also love basketball. So within my love for basketball, I decided to coach for a couple of years. Then kids and I was too smart, and I realized that's just not for me. What else can I tell you about me? I love to read. It's my escape for the world. I definitely use it as an escape. Reading is one of my biggest escapes for me, especially when I feel like there's just so much going on. I definitely love to escape into a book. Other than that, I love to travel. I love to travel with my family, my friends. I love for my kids to see things I never got to see before. I just love to give them experiences, and I love getting experiences for myself as well.
Yes, and I think also one thing that, like, if you go back to your roots, and I feel like through life experiences, you may have, like, it's so easy to forget, but naturally, roots, you are a lover girl.
I am.
And don't believe what she be believe what she be posting and stuff now, because that's how she feel now, because her heart is ice, her heart is black. But once you get past all of that, if you dig deep enough, she's a lover girl at heart.
You might find it.
She's a lover girl. So I just wanted to add that to you.
Oh, well, thank you. But enough about me. So what about you? What makes you unfiltered and rooted?
So I'm 32 years old. I've been married for like 8 years. Woo! I got two girls. The oldest is 6. The youngest is 3. I'm newly licensed social worker.
Woo! Yes. Maybe we were always rules for that.
Okay.
Yes.
Unfiltered. I curse a lot more than I should. I have RBF real bad, and I'm trying to work on that. I can't hide how I feel. Unfortunately, it shows on my face. So, unfiltered, rooted. It's really hard for me to get out of just wanting to be in t-shirt and sweatpants all day. Like, man, sweatpants. But like that's just. I mean, it's weird because that's when I feel the prettiest. You know what I mean?
Man, just what Drake say? Makeup what he say? That's when you're the prettiest. I hope you don't take it wrong.
Sweatpants and no makeup on.
Yeah, like sweatpants with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. And I feel that. I definitely feel that. Like if you can't love me in my sweatpants and my tennis shoes, I'm not even like a heel type of female. I'm gonna definitely wear my Nikes, my J's.
Yes.
I'm that type of female. So comfort is always my best friend. You're gonna find me in the sweatpants.
Man.
I wear I'm always the 90 vibes, Aaliyah vibes, you know, with the crop tops and like baggy type pants. I love that vibe.
Millennials.
Definitely millennials. I love that vibe. So it's okay. I think that's the best part.
And I think also I'm like the planner of
definitely the planner. Definitely
so a lot of my time is spent like trying to organize my life, trying to make sure that shit is supposed to happen. Like I'm basically like the president of my family. Like I'm making sure shit don't go awry. The president of her family too. I think I get that from my older sister. Shout out Marie. Yay. She's very much like that. So I mean, it works for her. So I feel like she was a great role model in that sense. And my mom's pretty organized too. So, but yeah, and
I am chaos.
She is.
Definitely chaos.
Chaotic. Chaos. So that is us individually. So we have been friends for how long?
Ooh, I just seen something that said 15 years ago, but it's been way longer than that.
So I think we started like really hanging out with 13-ish.
13-ish. Okay, I remember when we first really started hanging out. What? So it was when we had boyfriends. Do you remember you were dating?
Oh yes,
and I was dating.
Oh my god, yes.
And they both got us these little animals for Valentine's
we were
Day.
Both dating basketball players with our little fast asses, but they were sweet.
Yeah, they were sweet guys. Shout out to them because I think they're still sweet. One's married, and I think both of them actually are married.
Really? I never heard of the other one.
Yeah, he's married too.
And that one boyfriend, he probably one of the only boyfriends that never cheated on me. Okay, outside of my husband, who's never cheated on me. But then, like everybody else cheated on me, but probably that one guy.
How's saying?
God. Okay, so what's your first memory of me? Is it that?
No, my first memory goes way back to that. But that's also when I was hanging more with your sister.
Yes.
But my first memory of you was really when we were in pre-K and we went to preschool together. But I won't say that that's my first memory of you, but it's not the first memory of us being friends. Like that first memory of us being friends is I probably felt like you were my friend when around that time.
Yes, yes.
So that's what I'll consider like when our friendship started. I don't think we became really close until high school, honestly.
Yes.
I feel like that's when our friendship started. That was 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 7th grade, I give us like our start of our the Shakela and Crystal. Shakela and Crystal blooming into so much more because we went through some shit in high school.
Yes, and I think I can't remember like the first memory. Like I know for sure that very first memory was back in like pre-K. Her she went to the same church as my grandma, and I don't know what event it was. It was swimming pool was involved. My sister almost drowned. It was crazy. But I remember she had like this 2-piece purple suit.
It's
and
definitely purple.
We're like 4 or 5 at this time, and she's like swimming like a fish. And I remember looking at her, didn't know she was Shakela at the time. But I remember thinking like, how the fuck is she swimming like this? I can't swim at all. So, but yeah, so like as far as teenagers, I don't remember like a specific moment where like, okay, this is where I remember Shakela, but I do remember, I remember initially she was very, like, she had this very loud personality.
Oh, yeah.
So initially, even though at 13 we were cool, I was very much so trying to adjust to that personality because my personality then was not how it is now. I really think you and Tony kind of helped push me out my shell.
Yeah, I get that.
So I was very quiet and reserved. She's very loud and boisterous. So it probably took me until like after high school to finally adjust.
Definitely after high school to adjust.
But don't judge a book by its cover. But yeah, so then what do you think solidified our friendship? What moment? Do you remember the moment?
Want to know the moment?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. You don't know? Okay. So I feel like my moment, it really would be it was our senior year. Maybe it was our junior year. Because they were working on the gym our junior year. So we had to play at Park.
Mm-hmm.
So it was after that one situation. And we had like this big blowout.
Oh, yes.
Big blowout. It was in front of everybody.
Oh, yeah. It was so bad.
I think this is when my realization that I cared for you more than I knew I cared for you, okay?
Yes.
Because it hurt my feelings that I hurt your feelings.
Yes.
And I was like in tears because I hurt her feelings. And I actually sat and apologized. Apologies for me were like
Yeah.
a big thing because I don't apologize. Okay, I do not. I hate apologizing.
Her attitude was terrible too. So quite frankly, you don't want the fucking apology.
Exactly, because I don't.
But you know what? You say that, and that moment probably is why I expect people, like, when they're wrong, to be accountable, because you came all the way to my job. She came to my job, y'all, the same afternoon, and she like gave me a heartfelt apology. And so I feel like that moment is why I expect people to hold themselves accountable.
Right, yeah.
I was shown, like, this is me being accountable. I don't have a moment that solidified our friendship, but I remember there was a time where, like, without even you never made excuses. You never made it seem like it was going out of your way. But whenever I needed a ride, because my mom and my dad shared cars.
Oh, he used to ride together all the time.
And so I never, like, my mom was working, so she used to work nights, so she would be asleep during the day. So I usually never had a ride home, never had a ride to work, never had a ride to go do anything. And she would just always give me and I had friends that had the same opportunities and would kind of like make it seem like I was a burden. But she would always give me a ride. Like, basically anything I needed, like, she would always be there for me. So I don't remember the moment that solidified, but there was definitely qualities about her.
She ran through it.
Oh my, yeah, she drove, and then because I was working, I paid for our food. Or wherever we was going, I paid.
Oh my god, that was good time.
Don Juan's in the mall.
Oh my god, that was our place with the fruit punch.
Yep, and the cheese dip.
Yes,
with the beef nachos.
Oh my god, we got that all the time. That was some good memories.
Bruh,
good memories.
So, like, okay, so now we're talking about middle school. We're talking about high school. Let's talk about, like, we graduate, early adulthood.
Okay.
How do you feel that is, like, navigating friendship? Or even navigating our friendship? How do you think that was?
That was really hard for me, especially after I had, like, kids. It was very hard to separate and, like, try to be there for you, because I think I remember a time where I felt like I was feeling as your friend. So, and I didn't realize it at first. I think you kind of had to check me on it a couple of times. I was like, God damn, I really am fucking up. And it wasn't intentional. It was never an intentional, like, fuck up. But it was because I was trying to learn how to juggle. And it wasn't even with the first kid, because me and you, like, when the first kid, we kind of shared her. Like, she was a shared thing. But then you had a kid, I had a kid. We were both, like, I just had a baby. You had a baby not so long after me. You know what I mean? So, it was a big adjustment. Like, I'm so used to, I was used to a certain part of our friendship, and then I had to realize, you have growing a kid. You know what I mean? So it was,
our lives went
just for a second. Like, thankfully we came right back. You know what I mean? You know the book. You know when shit goes left, we bring that right back. Okay.
You stupid.
Shout out to Shakela.
You stupid as hell. But I remember specifically when I think of growing pains of our friendship, I think that was for you. I feel like the growing pains for me was like graduating, like that 18 to 21 era. And I think it was struggle for me because I was still trying to learn how to talk to you when there was problems.
Oh,
because y'all, she was not a very approachable. Like, even though, you know, in high school she did all her apologizing and stuff, she still struggled with, like,
very explosive.
Like, if I had a problem and I would come to her very nicely and she would lose her. And now it didn't happen with me so often, but I was always witness when it happened to other motherfuckers. So I never wanted it to be me. So I would always tiptoe around it. And it's so funny. Like, so then I had to talk to her about it. And that was hard. But I think once she realized, okay, I need to work on this. And once I realized as a friend, I can't not speak to her, like, scared of her reaction. I feel like that helped us get to that next level, which is, you know,
that we can now openly talk to each other, and it'd be okay. Like, it'd be okay. Like, if you feel a way, we should be able to talk it out. If we can't, then how are we even consider ourselves friends? Like, we don't consider ourselves friends. We're more so like family. This is like my sister. Okay, my sister from another mother. Like, definitely my sister.
How long do you think it took us to get to sisters? Because I think people can look. I think so. I feel like people see all these grand friendships, could probably look at us and see our friendship, and think this shit is easy, and it's really not. You gotta work. Like, I work at this shit just like I work at being a wife, being a daughter. Like,
you gotta be intentional.
So I work at being friends just like I work at anything else. So when do you think we became like, all right, we're sisters for life?
I feel like that's I wouldn't say it's like a new thing, but I feel like it's not an old thing either. So I would give it to about, like, maybe, about the past, like,
Probably during the wedding planning process.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I was just saying. Probably about almost 10 years. Mm-hmm. So, and I feel like it was right then and there because I think that was a time, a pivotal moment for you.
Yeah.
And even for me, because I'm adjusting now, I really gotta share my best friend with him. I really gotta share.
And then also, I think it solidified you being my sister because I had another friend. We had been friends for forever, and that fell through during my wedding planning process. So then it made me appreciate her so much more. I was like, you know what? She would literally never do. I know for it. I feel in my chest she would never do this to me.
Facts.
And so it just made me, because I would try and split my time between both of them, and so it made me be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pour my all into her. Yeah, you're my friend. Hang out with me.
Y'all, I felt that way, but like I said, I think like you said, yours was that time. Mm-hmm. My time was when I was pregnant and with Eva. Yes. And you were probably about the only one that literally was there for me continuously. I can like that one friend they were there. You know what I mean? But you were like really there. I lost a lot of friends when I was pregnant with my daughter at 18.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew like you were truly my friend, and that's what made me want to be more intentional. Now, as I say, like as we got older, growing pains, adjustments, you know what I mean? I didn't used to like to share her very much.
Y'all, one time I worked at this call center, and I swear to God, like these girls were cool. Like we worked the same shift. I was getting off at like 10 o'clock at night. Once I forgot why the fuck we decided to wear matching shirts, and we took pictures. And oh my God, she lost her shit on me. Like but I was just like,
that is my thing. Shirt. That's
but,
our thing.
I mean,
only,
we did match all the time
that's
or whatever.
So okay, I just saw pictures of us.
Matching?
Yeah.
Was it the banquet?
Yeah.
I know, we were so cute. I didn't know what folks was talking about our skirts. I didn't think they was that short, but whatever. I guess they were.
Insert picture here. Yeah, we could definitely insert picture there. And then y'all can tell us.
They weren't. We were hot shit, damn it.
We was definitely cute as hell. That was what seal day.
Oh my God, what?
Miss Westfield. Okay, I can't fit that shit anymore, but yes, Miss
Bruh, baby, I couldn't fit a shirt in there if I wanted to. So, if you had advice to give to our young sisters in regards to friendships, what would they be? Oh, pause. Before we do that, well, you know what? Give your advice and then we'll move on.
Okay. My advice is if you really care for somebody, make sure you're intentional. I feel like that's the best thing you can be is intentional. If you didn't get anything out of our conversation with each other about how we became friends, know that it was very intentional. Mm-hmm. Very intentional. So this podcast that we're doing together is because we love each other. It's because we're intentional and what we do with each other. So hopefully, you know.
And this is us unfiltered. Like, I could call her like a bitch, a hoe, and all that shit. And she won't care. You know,
I'll be her hoe any day.
Okay, so I want to get to Millennial Mess of the Week. This is a segment that I want to introduce, and it's just where we come together and we talk about any millennial topic that we want. Mm-hmm. And one millennial topic I want to talk about is parenting because I saw this video. Did you see, girl? It was this video, y'all. I'll insert a little bit of the video here.
I just spilled them.
Whoa. Hold up. Wait a second. What's going on? Who? What? Dre, Noonan. What is going on? Who are they?
I'm Faith. Yeah. I mean, I can speak. My name is Hope.
Yeah. Okay. And wait. She just said she can speak, so I'm gonna give her the opportunity. Since she want to come direct towards me, I'm gonna give her the opportunity to tell me why she's here. So
these kids, these young teenagers, bring these two girls to their house, and the mama gets to talk
on the door of the ring camera.
Yeah, she's like, "Who are these girls?" And you know, she wasn't like nasty, but she was very much so like, "Shit, that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Sound like some fucking Vecna." Hold on, bitch. I can't go.
I hope that didn't mess with me.
So basically, long story short, the little girls get an attitude with the mama over the ring camera.
They wouldn't fight me.
I'm just serious, Mom. What are you doing?
I'm fucking them kids up. I'm clocking out, baby. Y'all got them catch me outside. Then you call your mommy and daddy too, because I get them too. Because baby, I know you out being disrespectful at my fucking house. Then you finna come eat in my goddamn house somewhere. I pay bills for the lights, the water, everything you gonna want to use to wash up my fucking hands and use. No.
Yeah. So I gotta go home and I gotta beat kids' ass. And before y'all start,
kids' ass getting beat too.
And before y'all start, I don't care who who vagina you came out of. You disrespect me, and I'm putting my hands on you. And I will be generous. And I will be generous and tell you to call your mom. But then if your mom doesn't get here quick enough and you're still running your mouth, like, I gotta hit you.
Especially because you know that Chicago video with them kids jumping at mama and her kids.
We as parents is that we raise our kids, and it's so hard, right? Because people don't want other people telling their kids what to do, but we really should just teach them how to respect other adults.
Thanks.
And if an adult is being respectful to your child, teach them to come get you. Don't tell them to handle it.
Right, what they're handling grown folk business for, and that's how their kids get killed. Like, let's
no,
be
for
clear.
real, yes, because some
like,
people
ain't all there, and I'm not all there. So I suggest you get your kids. Like, I just like, because I'm gonna get mine. I wish she would.
Let me get on the internet on a good Tuesday, scrolling, and I see my kid at somebody else's doorstep being fucking disrespectful.
Oh, baby, you don't gotta whoop her ass. I'm gonna whoop her for you. BTA, because that's what some them they parents they should BTA their ass.
You could tell when like behavior like that's pretty condoned, because I just asked who are they. We can speak for ourselves. Hold on, little hoe.
And then why my sons ain't tell them stop playing with my mama?
Because that's what I should. Hey, bro. We like at this point, like as soon as they heard the attitude laced in them little girl's voice, they should have been like, "We just gonna go ahead and
we just go home. Yeah, they go home, man. You ain't even gotta worry about it.
Walk them home.
They not coming in your house, like, cause like you should know that was disrespectful. It's just,
and then they try to play like they didn't understand why she had a problem with it. Now you fucking know why I got a problem with it. Oh shit. Bitch, no! Bring her back!
Little thoughts. Little thoughts. Okay.
So at the end of every episode, we want to make sure that we send y'all off to the week with something to hold on to, something positive, something affirming. What do we send them off with this week? I send you off with fuck around and find out. Meaning, don't be scared to tell somebody fuck around and find out if they got you fucked up, okay? And now, if you're at work, and now if you're at work, you could sweeten that a little bit. But if you're not at work,
it's a professional way to be a fuck around and find out. It's definitely it's a way to be professionally about to fuck around and find out.
Because my favorite is, because I thought you said, I like to repeat back what you said so you can hear it.
This email here, Stacy, you stated that this was condoned.
Per my last email, motherfucker.
You seen that, so you read that previous email that I sent you 10 times and 20 minutes ago and a day ago and a week ago, and then you can remember what the fuck I said, Lisa.
Yes, so if somebody got you fucked up, cut it off right there. Tell them where they got you fucked up and tell them if they continue to have you fucked up, they're going to fuck around and find out.
And you know what? To finish that off with, this is the year of fuck around and find out. We're not playing with people no more. This is the year of no longer playing with anyone. Because I don't got time to play with you. I got kids to play with. I'm not finna play with
we don't play with them.
Oh, God, I don't even play with them. So you think I'm finna play with you? No. This is the year of not playing with nobody. This is that year. So I hope that's that year for y'all too.
Yeah, so until next time, this is Life Unfiltered and Rooted.